Please make sure that you enjoy your new year, and of course shake it, break it, and of course to all the ladies out there, shake what your mama gave you. And of course big shout out to the man who requested that the showkey, because it took us way back. And of course thank you very much for that. And of course we have a final story for you guys. This one is by model Fiancée Acholonu, who has tendered a public apology to actor Alex Ekubo months after she called off their wedding. Recall that in August 2021, Fiancée announced on her Instagram page that she was calling off her relationship and wedding plans with Alex Ekubo. In a post, she stated that it is important for everyone to find their happiness and live their truth. The couple got engaged in May 2021 and had planned to get married by the end of the year. She, however, took to social media to call off their engagement. However, in a post shared on her Instagram page, Fiancée expressed her love for Alex and added that she misses him. She asked for him to forgive her for the way she handled things. Can I go first on this one?
Sure. All
right. So I saw somebody's comments which, you know, affected my train of thoughts as well. And they said, you know, the guy said that could it be she has seen all the accomplishments he's made. Now, this guy bagged a doctorate degree. He built a mansion, bought himself 2 brand new cars, got a lot of endorsements in 2022. And then it's like, could that be why she wants to go back? Because, you know, women these days is just a conspiracy theory. I'm being a conspiracy theorist right now. Proceed. Do you understand? But, you know, that resonated with me because I'm wondering why Philomena from Abuja is on the line. Philomena. Philo. Hi, Philomena. Philo. Hello. How you doing today?
I'm fine. I'm doing well.
Alrighty, man. What do you really want to talk about? Before you even request your song, I want to get your take on, you know, Alex Ekubo and Elsie. No, not Elsie. That's basketball. Fiancée. You know, she apologizing to him, you know, publicly and saying she wants him back. What's your take on that story?
Well, I really can't say anything. Sorry that I can't contribute because I really don't know much about the story.
Okay. All right then. So let's just take your music requests, of course it is the last show of 2022. Please give us a banger.
Yeah. Okay. Play. Just play me any video song.
Any Davido.
Of course, David. Omo Babalu. Yeah, that's what we're gonna play for you. Would you like Dami Duro?
Yes, sure.
Emma Dami Duro. Okay, so you have to sing. If you have chosen Dami Duro, you have to sing part of the song.
Oh, okay. Emma Dami Duro.
Yay, Gigi. Amy. Alrighty. Thank you, Philomena, for calling in. We appreciate you so much. And of course, so you know, being a conspiracy theorist, I'm just giving my theory, but I'm also gonna balance this, right? Because I acknowledge the fact that when you are wrong, it shouldn't be so hard to say I am sorry. There are times that we act on emotions, there are times that we act on our feelings, and we forget that we're hurting somebody else, right? I do it sometimes too, but the moment I realize that, look, I'm just acting based on emotions, I'm just getting emotional, it's not so hard for me to say I am sorry. Do you understand? So I just gave you a conspiracy theory, but I'm also telling you that I also appreciate Fiancée for coming out to be able to do this. She broke up the engagement publicly, so even if it is based on the fact that he has achieved so much, yes, but she's back. She broke it off online, right? And she's back online. Some people will go back and they will just see them in a picture, and their pride and ego will get the best of them. So I want to say she's a true queen, definitely.
Well, I mean, looking at the post, I tried to read a couple of comments, and there were different things I was able to pick out. Some people were like, okay, great, just like you said. People were admiring her vulnerability and humility for, you know, coming out. Since, one, she was the same person that broke off the engagements publicly. Now she came out and said, Mona, no verse, so, hello, sir, I miss you. I miss my She came back to say, oh, I miss you. Other people were now saying, just like a conspiracy theory, that, oh, perhaps she has maybe been with other guys in the interim, and she realizes that there's no one like my Alex. So she now kept saying, Alex, I want you back. No one
like you.
Right? And then other people were saying, why are you bringing your business to social media in the first place? That she could have saved herself all of this by, do you get, if she didn't post at all, we'll probably just hear, and then they could still reconcile, you know, in the background.
Or maybe,
you know.
okay, so another one just came to me, another conspiracy theory, right? Like, could it just be another way of chasing clout because she's becoming irrelevant because she was only relevant when she was with Alex? Alex is not my favorite person in the world. I have my grievances with Alex, right?
No vex.
Yes, I do, but at the same time, he is a man, and I know that we make mistakes sometimes. Sometimes we don't know how to behave. Sometimes we act like big babies.
No, it's not like you act. Men are big babies.
Do you get what I mean? So, you know, so I also feel like, you know, it could also be, I don't do relevant. I know they get endorsement again. I know it's time to go back. So, you know, there's so many ways to look at this, but I hope this is genuine, and you know, she actually just wants to go back to her man for, you know, for love, and I just hope that's the best. I think we can only pray for the best. Yeah,
because I mean, he hasn't even commented on it so far.
All right, so at the 2022 Afro-Cello dancehall artist Shatta Wale bragged about how no one can unseat him in the music business industry. The artist said, "My name is Shatta Wale, and I have been doing this for years, and there is no one that can take my territory." He also added that he can perform to only 4 festival goers. If that's all he gets, shortly after he gets vulgar to those he claimed to believe in him. And you know, my problem with Shatta is that he talks too much. That's for me personally. I think like Shatta Wale talks too much. I think like put the work in the music. Do you understand? The last song you put out there, you know, was criticized even by Ghanaians for sounding like Burna Boy's last. I don't know if you remember that.
I think we spoke about it on TeaTime as well.
And then but one thing I like about what he said is that he can perform to 4 festival goers. Some people will feel like they are failed. Do you understand? But if people show up for you, still give them a show. Do you understand? Which is what a lot of artists do not do. So I hope he's actually being real with what he said right there, because nobody wants to have, you don't want to build book a stadium
and you see only 4 people. I think he in that his statement, he was probably just trying to.
All right, we have Peter from Abuja. What's up, Peter?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning,
Hi,
Peter. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How about you? How are you guys?
Not bad at all. I hope you're enjoying the last show of the year.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. And by the way, shout out to man like DJ Big Sound. We're enjoying you.
Yeah, Big Sound. Big Sound is always killing. That's why it's called the Big Sound. When you're big, you're big. Anyways, yes. So, what song would you like to request from DJ Big Sound?
Hello? I can't hear you. What did you say?
I said, what song would you like to request from DJ Big Sound?
Oh, you know, I see the rush, man.
Rush. Sorry, you have to sing.
You have to sing. You have to sing.
You have to sing out of the
You have to sing part of the song. That's what we're doing today.
Okay. Rush, rush.
Okay, everybody, now all of all this stuff. No worry, I'm forgiving. Your sins are forgiven. Thank you very much, Peter. And of course, I enjoy the rest of your day. And DJ Big Sound would definitely come true.
Yeah.
Yes, but of course, man, they say every good thing
comes to an end.
Yeah, so this is where we will be saying goodbye to you guys for the end of the year. You know, it's been quite emotional doing the show with you guys all through the year. Thank you to everyone who's called in. Thank you to everyone who's been part of the show. Thank you to everybody who's, you know, commented on our social media platforms. Thank you to everyone who's criticized us. Thank you to everyone who's made my job easy. Thank you to everyone who's made my life better. Thank you to our MD, of course, Mr. Ogumbanwo, and of course course, thank you to Fumi as well, our programs manager. And I would also like to say thank you to, you know, Funke Ande, you know, who was part of the team earlier. And thank you to our new producer, Mouse, who has also been amazing and even, you know, created more magic. And of course, thank you to the Edo Queen for always holding me down. Thank you to man like Kayode, like I call him Shango. Thank you to man like Peter. Thank you to Ajasa. Thank you to D1. Thank you to Femi. Thank you to Shedrack. Thank you to Bawo. Thank you to John Musa. Thank you to everybody who's been part of this production, and we couldn't have done this without you guys. It's not only English I hear, I don't know any other thing. I'm big. Yes, and of course thank you to DJ Big Sound, who's been part of today's show, of course the final show of the year, so he's a big man, of course. And yes, you can catch up on our previous episodes, including this very one, and all our exclusive content by subscribing to our YouTube channel at PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. You can also watch Tea Time on our To TV, and of course in London on Ben Television and Star Times channel 308. A big thank you goes out one more time to the Edokwe, of course DJ Big Sound, and everybody who's been part of the production. I've said that like a million and one. That's just to show you that I cannot do it without you people. So all we have to say is thank you and salute as we wrap up 2022.